9 assist night.
Luka, especially if the Clippers are going to play small that much, how can you guys get more out of Porzingis?
I think on the post, fit more the post. I think that's the thing, because they're playing really small. And I think fit the post more.
All right, Callie.
Kelly Kaplan, Dallas Morning News. Luka, I saw at times you were holding your shoulder and wincing and getting some treatment on that. How is your shoulder doing, and how did that injury happen?
It's not shoulder. First it was like neck in halftime and then went down. And it's just weird, if I turn, it's like, I don't know, Hexen shoes. I don't know how you call it. But, just some massage, some ice, and hope it'll get.
All righty. Kevin?
Kevin Gray, 105 through the fan. Luka, a little bit of chippiness tonight between yourself and the Clippers and overall. How do you feel like you guys handled that as far as some of the tactics were concerned, physically and emotionally tonight?
I don't really know. I got attacked. Somebody told me later. It's like, why was that attack? I don't understand. It's just let it play. But a lot of guys from the bench were talking. But, just keep going. Nobody said it was going to be easy. And we just got to keep playing.
Brad?
Yeah, Luke. Brad Townsend, Dallas Morning News. You guys got up to the 30-11 lead, and I know you went out for your customary break. Why do you think the game turned so suddenly, and why weren't you guys able to get that momentum back?
I think we took a couple bad shots. We know we relax a little bit when we go up, so we got to work on that. And especially, I got to work on free throws.
Mac Engel?
Mac Engel, Fort Worth Star-Telegram. Luka, you finally got to play a playoff game here at home, and the atmosphere sounded electric. How was it for you to be in that fourth quarter, to be here with fans again?
It was amazing, not only first quarter, the whole game, they were amazing. I really appreciate everybody coming. I hope they come again in 2 days. They were amazing. I wish we would give them a win, but we'll try it on Sunday and hope it's the same energy.
Okay, we'll do a couple in Spanish. Pedro?
Thank you. Luka, Pedro Silva, Univision Dallas. Decías que el dolor no es tu hombro, sino el cuello. Si nos puedes decir exactamente, que no, creo que no entendí bien exactamente dónde es el dolor y cómo te sientes. Y también, ¿qué tan crucial crees que es aprovechar la localía en casa y ganar el domingo?
En descanso era el cuello un poco y luego se bajó. No sé exactamente lo que es, pero es como está pinchando. Creo que mejorará. Y es importante ganar el domingo. Cada partido es importante y es el primero a 4.
Eric?
Eric Mora, Telemundo 39. Luka, ¿cuál es el sentimiento que deja el haber perdido desafortunadamente este partido? Y qué decirle a toda la afición, ¿no? Obviamente el ambiente que se vivió fue fenomenal. ¿Con qué sentimientos se van? ¿Algún sentimiento encontrado?
No se puede ganar todos los partidos, ¿no? Ojalá lo ganemos. Yo lo deseo más que nadie, así que olvidar de ese partido y pensar en el siguiente.
Last one, Daniel?
Yes, Daniel Mercado from El Cross Deportivo. Luka, ¿cuáles van a ser los ajustes para ese próximo juego del domingo que es bien crucial para ganarlo?
Todavía no lo sé. Habrá que hablarlo mañana o el domingo, así que, pero se queda dentro de nosotros.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Luka Doncic spent some time with Rajon Rondo back when he had a shirt on during the game. Here he is after a 6.8 assist night. He was plus 22 for the Clips in the win.
Comeback. You got a 19-point comeback tonight. How did you see it from the sidelines? And did that chippiness out there kind of invigorate the team to kind of help you prepare you guys to this comeback win tonight?
Well, we knew they'd come out with a hard swing. We took their best punch, I believe, in the first half. Luka got going, hit every shot in the beginning. But we stayed with the game plan. Coach made some great adjustments, and we kept plugging at it, one quarter, one possession at a time.
Can we move over to Law? What's up, though? You played for this franchise. Obviously, it didn't go too well 6 years ago, and this was your first playoff game in this city, and you were greeted with hostility, and you responded with one of the most pivotal roles in this turnaround tonight for the Clippers. Just how did you take that experience preparing for tonight, and how were you able to kind of just accept the moment and play your role?
Well, this is what I thrive on. I love playing against all odds. I love playing against people that have doubted me my entire career. It didn't go well while I was here, but at the end of the day, I'm still in the game, and I'll be able to rebound, from my position here and still win another championship. So my main focus now is to focus on my teammates I have here with me, win one game, and that's all the focus that matters.
Move over to there.
Since Rick Carlisle and the Mavericks won a world championship, they're trying to climb that mountain again. They lead the Clippers 2-1 despite the loss tonight.
And then they climb back into it, and some things stand out statistically. When they're playing that small, we've got to be able to do a better job on the boards than get beat by 6. That's one thing. They shot it great. Their two superstars had great games. They rode those guys. They played very well. We're going to have to play better in Game 4. I mean, they shot essentially 58% and 42% from 3, and we shot 44 from the field, and we had a pretty decent night from 3. And then the free throw line hurt us again a little bit too. So, those are things right off the bat. The other thing that's a concern is the assist number. 17 is not enough for us. We got to be a higher assist team, and that'll happen if we can get more stops and get out in transition. And those are always your best opportunities to score.
Tim McMahon.
Tim McMahon, ESPN. Rick, the Clippers are basically daring you to post up Porzingis playing small. I know generally you're not a fan of the post up. Is that something you guys need to do to be effective with, or how do you get more from KP if they're going to play small like they did?
Well, there are certain situations KP's very good with post ups. I don't want to get into a lot of detail explaining the whole thing, but we're a spacing team first. And when we get good deep post up opportunities, those are ones we got to attack. Part of the challenge with him is that he's a very good cutter, he's a very good spacer, and so he needs to play the game out of reads and movement. And overall, our offensive movement wasn't very good. But the bigger problem tonight was the defense. Let's be clear. We're not going to make this about missed shots or opportunities to post up KP or anybody else. I mean, we got to defend better. We give up 59% shooting to this team. You're going to have a very difficult time winning the game unless you're shooting, galactically great. And that's, in the playoff series, that's very difficult to do.
Brad? Brad, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, the mute button wasn't there. Brad Townsend, Dallas Morning News. Rick, you mentioned before the game that you would talk to the team about managing, energy. It's going to be a long game. You guys got off to the big start. Do you think that became an issue as the game wore on, that you guys jumped on them so much and there was so much energy in the building that maybe it kind of ran out of air a little bit?
No, I don't. They took 2 timeouts early. And look, it's a long game. You got to play out the entire first quarter and then the entire second quarter, third and fourth. It's almost 3 hours of basketball if when you count up a national TV game with the long pauses, and there's going to be 2 or 3 or 4 review situations, and that kind of stuff. So look, good strong starts are important. I certainly don't
blame the loss on that at all. You know, I'll look closely at rotations and stuff like that. And look, they had a great night, and we did not. And so we're going to have to play a lot better at both ends in game four. Excuse me. You know, the crowd was great; they were into it. We got to get them more into it by finding ways to get more stops and rebounds.
Okay, we're gonna do one more, Tim Cato, because Maxie will be standing by.
Tim Cato, The Athletic. In regards to the defense specifically, like you talked about, what did you think of the double teams you threw at mostly at Kawhi and the execution you had on them?